Hello, week 8 discussion video, the final one on organic foods. Personally, I choose organic foods for 2 reasons. One, I try to limit the amount of Roundup I ingest, and the second is I prefer the taste of meats that are labeled organic. More on that later in the video. Nutritional values, I feel that organic foods don't have a real advantage over the conventional grown foods. If you look at a box of multigrain Cheerios and you compare that to the organic alternative, you'll see a staggering difference in the amount of nutrients and vitamins that are in the Cheerios compared to what is not in the organic foods. And it's because of food fortification. The FDA believes that our bodies absorb these synthetically fortified foods. Our bodies absorb the nutrients contained in these synthetically fortified foods. In fact, they mandated in our breads, ensuring that we correct our dietary insufficiencies, our lack of nutrients in our daily diet to control conditions that could affect the population due to the lack of these nutrients. They also try to correct nutritional values that are lost in the processing and storage of foods and provide a more balanced nutrient load proportional to the caloric density of these processed foods. As far as preferring the taste of meat in organic products, I think of a story that a plumber I worked with told me about the family pig, that their father went the cheap route on fattening up, and he used dog food. So when it came time to eat the meat from the pig, the plumber says it was the worst pork he ever had, and he almost gave it up because it tasted like dog food. So more proof that you are what you eat. As far as the Roundup goes, foods labeled with like the non-GMO label or organic, I've read that they contain less pesticides. The farmers aren't supposed to be using genetically modified products, which Bayer modifies certain cereals and wheats to resist the effects of their product Roundup, and so they can spray them on this product and kills the weeds but not the crop. A few years back I read a book called Whitewash by Carrie Gilliam, who claimed that this product Roundup was responsible for non-Hodgkin's lymphoma in people that used a lot. One of them was a groundskeeper at a school district in San Francisco, and he eventually won a court ruling against Monsanto, holding them, connecting a link to his non-Hodgkin's lymphoma to his use of Roundup on the school grounds for decades. Bayer actually advises farmers now to ripen spring grains with Roundup as they're harvesting them. You can learn more about this at cropscience.bayer.co.uk Roundup Hub, and they'll teach you all about it. They're very generous with their knowledge. The push-pull I feel with the conventional fortified foods being more nutritious, and that the organic market definitely frowns upon this fortification, is that if you can ingest less weed killer in your foods, organic is so choice. So if you have the means, I highly suggest you picking some up. Thank you.